Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Evening Show right here on Smash FM here on a Friday here in Melbourne. Let's go to our friends in the Netherlands in particular. And of course, we're heading to Amsterdam and of course the capital, and of course speak with our favourite European music artist. Of course, her name is Anne King. She joins us right now. Thanks, Anne, for joining us.
You're welcome. Very nice of you to have me.
No worries. So since we last had you on the show about 3 months ago now, how's it been like for you in regards to music, or like, just in music, considering I think what you just told me just before that the country just got out of lockdown.
Yeah, we actually just got out of lockdown, and it's getting a bit easier to travel, I guess. So I'm going to Belgium next week for a cover shoot for my next EP, because I'm working on a lot of new music and I'm very excited about that.
Now, I know that you don't want to give too much away about your EP coming up, but can you give us maybe like a little snippet of, I guess, what type of music we might be hearing from your new EP without giving too much away?
It's a little bit more alternative than my last EP, so it's a bit more R&B and a bit less pop. And it's gonna have 5 songs in total.
Do you have a favorite? No, you don't have to tell us what the song is, but do you have a favorite out of those 5?
Yes, I do have a favorite, and I will actually tell you. It's called Bluebird.
Okay, nice. And when did you write that song?
I wrote Bluebird, I think last year in the first month of lockdown, because I've had a lot of time on my hands. And that's actually when I wrote pretty much all of the songs. It just took a while to record them due to restrictions.
Now, you mentioned that you're heading to Belgium to do all these songs. Now, when we also last had you on the show, that you were hoping to catch up with some of your band members in the Netherlands, obviously with the lockdown happening. Are they joining you in Belgium for recording this song?
They are not joining me in Belgium to record the songs, but they did record some parts on their own. We did have time to catch up, like in the summer. However, I haven't seen them in a while again because of restrictions. Like I told you before, we had a curfew, which was quite strict, which makes it harder to travel within the Netherlands itself as well.
So considering, what we've had, 3 months since we last had you on the show, there's been a lockdown over there since. What have you been doing to keep yourself motivated with music for those 3 months?
So I've been recording my EP, and I actually just released a new single 3 weeks ago, which was very fun. And currently I'm working on recording some live covers as well as recording some videos to go along with some unreleased demos, which I'm planning to release in the next couple of months. So it's keeping me busy.
Now, you might as well tell us what's that new EP that you released 3 weeks ago, and tell us a bit about it.
So it's a single called Do Me This Favor, and it's about setting healthy boundaries within like any kind of relationship, like friendships or love relationships. And it's just about being yourself and not being afraid to tell someone, okay, I'm not very comfortable with what you're doing here. I think it's better if we spend some time apart. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about.
And how's the feedback been like after it's been released now for 3 weeks?
It's been good. I got a lot of messages about it, and some people shared it, which is really nice. And I especially got a lot of messages about the lyric video that I released with it, because it had some images from New York City that I took myself as well. Because when I first came up with the song, which was, I think about 2 years ago, I was actually in New York City at the time. So I felt like I had to make it a thing in the lyric video as well.
Now, you mentioned about that, of course, NYC, New York City in the US. I guess what's is there any part of the song at all that relates to New York City that our listeners, when they get to hear the song, might resonate?
I'm not sure if it will resonate through like New York City. It's more, I think, the ambience of the city. Like it's a very strong and empowered city, in my opinion, and that's what the song is as well. So I felt like it had an equal there. So yeah, I think you'll find the vibe to be kind of like New York City.
Now, have I assumed that you've done a music video for this song?
I haven't done a music video for this song because it's quite hard due to the lockdown in the Netherlands to record a music video. So I did one for the last song, which was Primrose Hill. And for this one, it's just a lyric video. So yeah, unfortunately not.
Are you hoping to do it once everything sort of goes back to some normality, once now you're always into the summer?
I'm hoping to do a music video for the next song. So there's a new single coming. I'm not quite certain when I'm going to release it, but probably this summer. So I'm hoping to do a music video for that one.
Now, out of the fans that you have, and especially, the new music video, the new music that came out 3 weeks ago, do you have, a lot from down here in Australia?
I have quite some from down there in Australia. I have a lot from America and the UK. And then some people who live in like Germany who send me messages, and some people in Italy. Not a lot from the Netherlands, however. So that's very curious. I feel like my music might be more internationally orientated than just for Dutch people, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of from all over the place, and I really like it. Like I got some messages from people in Vietnam, and they heard my music in like a shopping mall, and they messaged me about it, which was really, really cool.
Wow, well, a shopping mall, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess, did they, I know this is going to be a silly question to ask, but did they actually record, that song in the shopping mall and send it to you?
Unfortunately not, but they DM'd it. And then they found my profile, and then they sent me a message. So they were from Hanoi, which I think is like the capital or something.
Yep.
And they sent me a message that I was playing in the shopping mall. So that's pretty cool.
So once everything goes back to some normality over there in the Netherlands and Europe in general, is there any possibility at all that you're going to travel to those places that you've got amazing fans and lots of fans of, considering your home country, there's not many?
I would love to. I was planning to go to the States just before Corona hit. So I would love to go back and play some shows there because yeah, I just love it there. But I would love to go anywhere. Like I love to travel. So yeah, definitely.
Now, for anyone that should download the new music here in Australia in particular, how can I go about downloading it?
It's pretty much on every platform. So you can get it on iTunes, but you can get it on Spotify or Deezer or YouTube or Amazon Music as well. So if you just look up N King, I think you'll be good.
What sort of feedback have you been getting from this song?
A lot of people found it very empowering, and just a lot of very sweet messages in general. So I really enjoy it when it resonates with people. I think that's what music is all about. It's about putting something out there that's very close to your heart and that hits someone else as well. And maybe makes their day a little bit brighter.
What will be your advice to people that should, start writing music, especially over there in Europe?
Keep it close to yourself. Don't do something because you think other people are gonna like it. Because I think the most important part of it all is that you're happy with your own music, without what anyone else thinks of it.
and we'll finish up with this last one, which is, we spoke about at the start of the year when we last had you on the show what you're wanting to do. Is that still on track, even though you've had even though you're stuck in lockdown, or actually you just got out of lockdown? Is that still on track what you want to do by the end of this year?
Yeah, I'm still keeping up with all the goals that I set. It is a bit difficult due to the corona restrictions. However, I'm just taking it one day at a time, and we'll see.
So thank you so much for giving up your time to join us, Anne. And we can't wait to hear your new single coming out and your new EP, of course, once you get back from Belgium, and hopefully get you back on the show to perform some live music.
Definitely.
No worries. And that's Anne King there joining us. Of course, if you want to follow her music and, of course, download her music in particular, just type in Anne King in your, of course, in all your music channels that you have, of course, through Spotify, Apple Music, and, of course, on Google Play as well. And, of course, you can, we'll put all the details up on her website, of course, of her website, so you can, of course, follow her there as well. There's more on the Smash Evening Show right after this. Don't go away here on the Friday edition.